A champion will be crowned tonight as the Grayson County Lady Cougars look to claim their first district title since 2017 against Butler County. For the Lady Bears, it's their first trip to the district title game in a decade. While both teams will head to the Sports Center next week for the regional tournament, only one will leave Whitesville a champion. And a good evening and welcome to the Horn Community Center here in Whitesville, Kentucky. And this is the Locker Room Show and the 12th District Girls Basketball Championship here between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Butler County Lady Bears. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, we're going to introduce you to both the Butler County Lady Bears and the Grayson County Lady Cougars. We're going to run down the starting lineups from tonight's game and talk to the head coach, Ted Hill. That comes up and more right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. Physicians and public health professionals are trying to protect us because our healthcare system would be overwhelmed if too many people get seriously ill. We have to take their advice seriously. So, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect, a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
The Butler County Lady Bears are in their first district championship since 2011. That was a game that they lost to the Lady Cougars by a final score of 64-41. Lady Bears in this game, 9-5 is what they record. Their leading scorer is Taylon Clark. She's averaging 13.6 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. Jalen Taylor is a junior guard averaging 12 points and 2.9 rebounds per game. Other names you'll need to know, Gracie Cardwell averaging 7 points and 6.2 rebounds per game. 3.2 points a game for Gracie Leach. Taylor Leach, coming off the bench, is averaging 5.7 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Lady Bears average scoring just over 50 points a game. They give up 48, shoot 34% from the field, 18.6% from three-point range, 56.7% from the charity stripe. They pull down a high number of rebounds. They're the 5th best rebounding team in the entire state. As the one thing, though, that stands out for this Lady Bear team is that when you look at their schedule, they played the weakest schedule in the entire region and the 21st easiest in the entire state. What does that mean? Well, potentially not a lot. But at the same time, it's something to keep an eye on, that when you look at their best win, in some instances, their best win might be the Grayson County Lady Cougars in the game, but they didn't win that game. That's one of the best teams that they played this season. Their best win, though, it's kind of hard to say, is in some instances is looking deeper into it. That does not mean, though, that this team is not dangerous, because they definitely are. Lady Cougars looking to pick up their first district championship since 2017. We'll come back and introduce you to them coming up, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. Physicians and public health professionals are trying to protect us because our healthcare system would be overwhelmed if too many people get seriously ill. we have to take their advice seriously. So, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect, a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Weekday mornings at 9 in the know on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105. The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars are in search of their first district championship since 2017 tonight against the Butler County Lady Bears. They picked up the win over Edmonson County on Monday evening by a final score of 53-46. Rachel Snyder's the leading scorer, averaging 15.8 points and 11.3 rebounds per game. She's one of 3 players in the third region that is averaging a double-double. 2 of those players are playing in tonight's game with Rachel Snyder and Butler County's Taylon Clark. Larissa Riggs had a big game against Edmonson County on Monday evening. She had 18 points in that game, which was a brand new career high for her, 16 points in that win, which was one off of her career high. Other players you'll need to know, Annie Kuiper, the defensive specialist for the Lady Cougars. Brianna Dennis is also getting the start tonight for Grayson County. But again, the Lady Cougars are going to be without Ella Robinson. She will miss the remainder of the regular season this year. Grayson County's assistant coaches are Amber Hill and Elena Jones, and the head coach in his second season with a record of 32-22 is Ted Hill. We'll get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
To the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Ted Hill. Coach, Edmonson County win on Monday night. You went back, watched some film. What'd you see from your team?
Played extremely hard. We were diving all over the floor for loose balls and digging rebounds, and we didn't play perfect, but man, we sure played hard, and I was proud of them for their effort, and we made free throws down the stretch and took care of business there. They're a good team.
Earlier this week, you did get some bad news about Ella Robinson being out for the season. What does Ella mean to this program?
A lot. Just become very close to her the last 2 years, and she's a great kid to coach, a great teammate. No one jumps up. I was watching the film from Edmondson there. No one's jumping up and down and cheering for us more than Ella is, and it's a big loss for us. On the floor also, I mean, second leading rebounder, second leading scorer, had been playing with a lot of confidence, and it's just just a shame that she can't finish out her senior year. She's worked so hard. Especially games like tonight when you need toughness and don't have her. Others have to pick it up.
The last time you played this Butler County team, there were some, I guess you could say, extracurriculars on the floor. How do you make sure as your team that they don't retaliate? Because usually, as you've learned, retaliation usually means you're going to be the one that gets caught.
Right. The second one always gets caught, and that's what happened to Rachel there at Butler. And they're just going to have to keep their head, and just play basketball and not worry about all the other stuff and take care of our business. Don't get caught up in all that mess. Just keep on playing. I'll take care of the rest.
After that game, in our post-game talk, you mentioned something saying that Butler County's coach said that she liked her starting five, but your team was deeper. How do you make sure that your depth outweighs their starting five tonight? Well,
stay out of foul trouble, one, with our starters, but we're a little bit deeper than they are. But their starters, I mean, they're really good. And no seniors. I mean, they're juniors and sophomores, and they're going to be a contender for a while. And they got good young kids, and they're well coached, and they play hard. So it's just not tonight. It's going to be on for a while. And our depth, if we can keep running and all that, we'll have to play a lot anyway. And those guys off the bench, and I thought they all played well the other night. And I mentioned three of them there: Briley, Grayson, and who was the other one?
Brianna, well, she started.
Brianna started. Reagan, I thought Reagan, I watched the film, and Reagan did a lot of really good things for us. And there was one other, and I can't remember the name. Gracie.
Gracie, yes. One of the things here tonight, Jalen Taylor, in that game that you played in them last month, you held her to 0 points through the first three quarters. That's number 13. How do you make sure that through those three quarters or what you do tonight and not allow her to score the 8 points like she did in the fourth quarter of the game?
Yeah, in that fourth quarter, I watched it today, and I wished I hadn't. That was some bad basketball on all of us. Poor coaching, poor playing, everything. But the reason she had no points through three quarters last time is because number 20, Annie Copper. She's locked down, and you saw her the other night against Katie Lindsay, and she's been doing that for a while.
When you were hired here, coming up on 2 years, which is crazy to think that it's almost been 2 years, you mentioned in your talk that you came here to win district championships. Right. What needs to happen tonight to win your first district championship as the head coach of the Lady Cougars?
Keep our composure.
And fight, right?
Fight, and we got to win the rebounding more. If we win the rebounding more, I think we'll be okay. And as we mentioned earlier in this interview, we had to keep our composure.
Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll have more here coming up in the Locker Room Show after this.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Oh, that's a bad call. That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call. That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Let's meet the starting lineups here for both teams in tonight's 12th District Championship between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Butler County Lady Bears. Lady Bears will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. And their starting lineup, junior guard Gracie Cardwell. She's averaging 7 points a game and 6.2 rebounds per game. Jalen Taylor is a junior guard, averaging 12 points and 3 rebounds per game. Sophomore guard Jenna Phelps is averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds per game. Gracie Leach is a junior guard, 3.2 points and 5 rebounds per game. And Taylon Clark is a junior center, averaging 13.6 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. Once more, that starting lineup for Butler County is Clark, Leach, Phelps, Taylor, and Cardwell. Assistant coaches are Chloe Fleener, Jasmine Reynolds, and Zeke Woodcock. And the head coach in her third season with a record of 28-44 is Lexi Belcher. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars in search of their first district championship since 2017. So they enter with a record of 12-9. Sophomore guard number 5, Arissa Riggs, averaging 8 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. Freshman guard Sydney Perkins, 3.4 points and just under a rebound per game. Rachel Snyder is a senior forward, leading the team in both scoring and rebounding, 16 and 11. Senior forward Brianna Dennis wraps up the starting, you have 1.1 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. And Annie Kuiper is a sophomore guard, 6.4 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. That's Dennis, Kuiper, Snyder, Perkins, Riggs. Assistant coaches Amber Hill, Elena Jones, and the head coach is Ted Hill. District championship is next, right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. Physicians and public health professionals are trying to protect us because our healthcare system would be overwhelmed if too many people get seriously ill. We have to take their advice seriously. So, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect, a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Grayson County and Butler County. In 32 minutes, we will know who the 12th District Champion will be in next week's 3rd Region Tournament. The starting lineups one more time: Butler County, Cardwell, Taylor, Phelps, Leach, and Clark. Grayson County's Riggs, Perkins, Snyder, Kuiper, Dennis. The play-by-play and the start to tonight's game is next on K105.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
It's time for basketball in Whitesville. The 12th District Championship is underway here from the Horn Community Center. It's Annie Kuiper with the basketball. Grayson County will start with the ball. Kuiper's got it on the right wing. She's double-teamed out front, and they give it to Arissa Riggs. Lady Cougars in their road orange jerseys with navy blue numerals. Lady Bears of Butler County will be in their home whites with navy blue numerals as well. Perkins' shot off the right side is partially blocked by Butler County. The Lady Bears have the basketball. It's Jalen Taylor. She's their second leading scorer. She's got it straight away. Kicks it over to the far side. With the basketball now is Leach. As Leach has it on that far side of the floor, takes one dribble, picked up by Snyder. Lady Cougars coming out with a little bit of zone early on. Clark's got the ball at the free throw line, passes down into the near corner to Cardwell. Cardwell inside to Clark, who gets around the defender and lays it in off the right side. Butler County starts off with a 2-0 lead here. 50 seconds into tonight's game here from Whitesville Trinity High School. Riggs with the basketball in between the circles for Butler County. She'll take the three straight away, and it is way off to the right, no good. Rebounded by Kuiper underneath. Kuiper gets around the defenders, kicks it off into the near corner. Snyder, three, left wing. That one's no good. Rebounded by Kuiper again. She has it stripped away and taken away by Taylor for Butler County. She drives in, goes up with a shot off the right side. It's no good. Rebounded by Cardwell. Her putback is up and good off the left side. Butler County 4, Grayson County nothing here. Lady Bears in their first district championship game since 2011. Grayson County was in it last year, losing to Edmonson County. Kuiper with the basketball in the backcourt and is fouled by Leach for Butler County. For Leach, that's her first and the team's first. Grayson County, how they got here was a win against Edmonson County 53-46 on Monday evening. Butler County defeated Whitesville Trinity, the hosts, 56-47. in Game 1 of that doubleheader on Monday evening. Out front, it's Rachel Snyder, the Grayson County Lady Cougars leading scorer. Gives it to the free throw line to Dennis. And walking with it at the free throw line is Dennis. And not a good start for Grayson County. 90 seconds into tonight's district championship. It is 4-0. Butler County on top. And in the backcourt, stepping out of bounds is Butler County. Jalen Taylor got the ball on the inbounds and stepped out of bounds, and that's going to give Grayson County the basketball back. And this is one of those things that a little mistake like that can allow Grayson County to claim the momentum back. They give it into Riggs in the left corner, into Kuiper. Kuiper drives near baseline, outside to Riggs. 3, left wing, it's short. Rebounded underneath by Grayson County. The putback's up, no good. Rebounded by Clark for the Lady Bears. Lady Bears pushing up the floor as they hand it off to Jalen Taylor. Taylor weaves through the defense, jump pass to Clark on the left block. Clark gives it outside to Leach. Leach drives near baseline. Clark putting it up, shot's no good. Snyder with a rebound underneath, and she finds Arissa Riggs. Arissa Riggs, an outlet pass off to Perkins. Perkins down the right side, goes up with a shot. It is blocked underneath. The rebound, though, is taken by Riggs, and Riggs walks with it, and it's going to be Grayson County basketball coming, or Butler County basketball. 4-0, Bears on top. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cougars coming out with full court press. Riggs gets the steal, goes up with a shot off the right side. We're going to have a foul called on the floor. Is the basket good or no? They're going to call it on the floor. Foul called on, it's either on Taylor or Phelps. It's on Phelps. That's her first, team second. Checking into the game for the Lady Bears, Taylor Leach. She's averaging 5.7 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Kuiper to pass in. She throws it out front to Dennis, who has it on the right elbow. Dennis to the free throw line to Snyder. Snyder fires a pass inside, and a shot off the right side. Riggs is hacked hard underneath by Taylor Clark. That's a big foul there for Clark. That is her first and the team's third. To the free throw line, Arissa Riggs, 55.3%. She had 16 points to lead the Lady Cougars in scoring during Monday night's win over Edmondson County. She dribbles it a couple of times, lets it fly, and it is good. Lady Cougars are on the board after the free throw by Arissa Riggs. Sam Gormley with you tonight, though. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's K105 Digital Productions broadcast of the 12th District Championship. Second free throw by Riggs is up and can't get the roll. Rebounded by Clark underneath. 4-1, Butler County leads. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. In the backcourt is Taylor. She loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Grayson County. The official waited a second to let us know who it was off of, but finally does say it's off of the Lady Cougars. Butler County is working from left to right here on your radio dial. Lady Cougars will work from right to left. Up the near baseline comes Taylor, gives it to the middle to Clark. Clark dribbles into the near corner. Jump pass taken away and knocked out of bounds by Snyder. And they're going to say Grayson County basketball. A little bit of a gift there, as that one from where we are, as we are underneath the baseline where that play just happened. We had the best vantage point at anyone, and I think Grayson County might have gotten a little bit of a gift there. Riggs with the basketball, 4-1. The Lady Cougars trail, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Riggs right up the middle, jump pass inside to Dennis is taken away by Taylor Leach. She quickly moves down the right lane, hands it off to Jalen Taylor, who loses it on the floor. Kuiper's got it back. Kuiper loops the pass up to Riggs. Riggs fast break down the right side, goes up, flip shot, good. Arissa Riggs has 3 points. 4-3, Grayson County trails this one. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Near side Clark. Clark down to Taylor Leach. Gets away with a walk on the left block. Gets it outside to Cardwell. Cardwell swings it to Taylor. 3 straight away. No good short. Rebounded underneath. The floater by Leach is no good, but she's fouled by Grayson County. And Gracie Leach will go to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. The foul's called on, I believe, Brianna Dennis. For Dennis, that's her first. And the team's first. Gracie Leach from the free throw line this season, 50%. She makes the misses the first one. Substitution into the game for Butler County. Jenna Phelps will check back in. Checking out is Taylor Clark. This would be to give Butler County a 2-point lead. The junior Gracie Leach stares down the free throw line, misses that one. Rebound, though, underneath by Phelps, and it's whipped away by Dennis. Dennis is triple teamed underneath, and a foul's going to be called underneath on Butler County. Foul called on number 20, Gracie Leach. That's her second, and the team's fourth. The one thing about Butler County, you heard Coach Hill talk about it on Monday evening and in the pregame, they're scrappy. It's just the one thing. They play very physical. It's just the way that they play. Riggs catches it on the right wing. She'll take an 18-foot jump shot from the right side. It's long, rebounded underneath by Butler County. And are we going to have a jump ball underneath, or are we going to have a foul? It is going to be a jump ball. The possession's going to go to Butler County as Brianna Dennis did a nice job reaching in there to try and take that basketball away from, I believe it's Gracie Cardwell underneath. 4-3, Butler County leads this one. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to play here in our opening quarter from the Horn Community Center in Whitesville. It's the 12th District Championship. Cardwell drives down at the free throw line, pulls up, jumper, in and out, rebounded by Dennis for Grayson County. Dennis, an outlet pass is taken away, bobbled by Phelps, losing it out of bounds. And it's going to be Grayson County basketball. Both fan bases are into this one early on, as it's a good crowd on both sides. Looks like both teams have probably about a 20-person student section as well. Riggs breaks the timeline across the far side. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Riggs loses the ball. Taylor was right there to grab it. Kuiper is double teamed to the backcourt. Off to Riggs. Riggs down the far corner, drives far baseline, blocked out of bounds by Butler County. And it's going to stay Lady Cougar basketball. 4-3 is the score here. 4:10 to play here in our opening quarter. Reagan Cave is going to check in. She'll be the first off the bench for Grayson County. And checking out will be Arissa Riggs. Cave on the season, 3.9 points and 3 rebounds per game. She started most of the games this season, but recently has come off the bench. Tad Hill was very complimentary with her in our pregame talk. 3, far side, Perkins, up, no good, long. But the long rebound is knocked out of bounds by Reagan Cave. And it's knocked out of bounds by... Okay, yes, it is knocked out by Reagan Cave. The official said White pointed towards Grayson County basketball, but he meant that it was off Butler County, and that is the correct call. 4:05 to play here in the first quarter, 4-3. Grayson County trails this one against Butler County. Jalen Taylor weaves through. Jump pass over to the far side to Leach. Leach will back it off into the middle. Drives into Taylor. Taylor's shot inside the lane is no good. Rebounded by Cave, and she saves it inbounds into the hands of Snyder. Snyder, an outlet pass down to Perkins. Perkins down the right side. Throws a shot up. It's no good. Rebounded underneath by Butler County. Butler County gives it into the middle to Taylor. Taylor, a jump pass, throws it out front to Phelps. Phelps drives in, has it stripped out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on the strip on Grayson County. Foul called on Brianna Dennis. That is her second, and the team's second. To the free throw line will be Jenna Phelps. Phelps on the season, a 51.2% free throw shooter, and that one is no good. Butler County is not a good free throw shooting team. Just a fact of the matter. Riggs will check in for Dennis. Clark will check in for Leach for the Lady Bears. As a team, Butler County is a 56.7% free throw shooting team. Second free throw is good. That ends the scoring drought there for Butler County. And they lead this one 5-3. 3 minutes and 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. Perkins has the ball on the far side. Takes 2 dribbles and throws it, and it's kicked out of bounds by Jalen Taylor. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's Butler County 5, Grayson County 3. And both teams will advance to the regional tournament next week. 3 out of the inbounds by Riggs off the right side is no good. And the rebound underneath is pulled down by Butler County's Clark. Clark gives it to Taylor. Taylor will weave through the defense, breaks it across on the far side. Gives it out to the far side to Phelps. Phelps inside to Cardwell. Cardwell spins it out on the far block. And a bump foul. No, double dribble is called. He blew the whistle, stuck his hand out, and I was worried that he was potentially going to call a foul on Rachel Snyder, but instead it's a double dribble. Substitution into the game for the Lady Cougars, Briley Renfro. She's got 7 points this season, 1.4 rebounds, but she's done a really good job running the point at times. 3, left wing by Riggs, good! Grayson County has their first lead. Arissa Riggs has all 6 of Grayson County's points. They lead 6-5, 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. In the backcourt is Taylor Leach. Gives it off to the near side to Jalen Taylor. Taylor on the left wing, backs it off. Gives it out front to Phelps. Phelps swings it down to Clark, who gets away with a push-off, and the shot is no good, and the rebound is out of bounds off of Butler County. It's going to be Grayson County basketball. 2 minutes, 41 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's 6-5. Grayson County leading this one against Butler County. Arissa Riggs with all 6 of the Lady Cougars points. Substitution into the game for the Lady Bears. Gracie Cardwell, Taylor Clark will take a seat. Riggs with the basketball. She weaves through, and she's going to break the timeline at the logo. Backing it off into the right front court. Back towards the middle at the free throw line to Snyder. Snyder dribbles it off of her foot, and it's going to be Butler County basketball. Good call by the official as Snyder just dribbled that one off of her foot. 2 minutes, 29 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County with a 6-5 lead. Jalen Taylor, a jump pass to the far side to Leach. Leach on the left wing. Throws it into no one and throws it away. I think both Taylor Leach and Jenna Phelps were standing, and it landed in between them, and I think they both thought that the other person was going to be the one to get it. Riggs passes into Kuiper, and a whistle is going to be blown. I think we're having a foul. Is it an illegal screen called on Briley Renfro? Tony Beer, the official on the far side of the floor, called it. The Butler County player fell down. I wasn't watching that close to see if it was an illegal screen or not. Near side, Taylor Leach. I guess it was because that's what Tony Beard said. Inside to Jenna Phelps. She gets back towards the middle, and the basket is no good, but she's fouled by Reagan Cave. Cave did reach over just a little bit. She was trying to get all ball, but instead got a little bit too much. Jenna Phelps to the free throw line, 1 of 2 tonight. Again, came in just over 50%. The first free throw is no good. Phelps against the Lady Cougars at the Cougar Den last season. She came in and she had 29 points in that game that the Lady Cougars ended up winning. Second free throw, no good as well. Riggs chases the long rebound down. Lady Cougars looking to push. Riggs jump pass inside, run down by Renfro. Renfro to the right block to Cave. The layup is no good. Renfro's got the rebound, and she bounces it out front to Riggs. Riggs straight away, 3 is no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Butler County, and a foul is going to be called underneath. I believe it's on Grayson County. Called on Annie Kuiper is the foul. That is her first and the team's 4th. Taylor and Clark going to check back into the game for the Lady Bears. Jalen Taylor will take a seat. 1 minute, 55 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cougars 6, Butler County 5. They throw it into the far side to Taylor Leach. Leach will break the timeline across that far side. She's going to hold up the break sign, get around Riggs, gives it off to Phelps. Phelps dribbling inside now to Clark. Clark's pass stolen away by Renfro for Grayson County. Renfro off to Riggs. Riggs weaving through. Jump pass inside is taken away by Taylor Leach. Leach is bumped in. She's going to be bailed out with a foul. She was out of control. And Tony Beard says that she was out of control because she was bumped and fouled by Rachel Snyder. That is her first and the team's 5th. 1 minute, 36 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Micah Lee's going to check into the game for the Lady Cougars. 5 points. 10 rebounds on the season. She's a very good defensive player. Didn't play on Monday evening against Edmonson County, though. Leach has the basketball. Backs it off now to Taylor Leach. So you've got both Taylor Leach and Gracie Leach. As it's Gracie Leach who takes the 3 from the left wing, and it's good. Gracie Leach stepped into that 3 from the three-point line. That's her first made 3 of the season. She was 0 of 22 before that point, before making the wide-open 3 to give Butler County the 8-6 lead. 1:08 to play here in the first quarter. Renfro down the right side. Jump pass to the free throw line is knocked away and stolen away by Cardwell. Renfro tries to get it back, and Leach gets it. They're going to call a foul on Renfro after Taylor Leach went down to a knee. And for Renfro, that is her 2nd and the team's 6th. So it's going to stay 1 in the bonus. Oh, no, that's the 7th. So I thought that was just one. That was just the bonus. So Renfro will take a seat with those 2 fouls, and fouls starting to line up here for Grayson County. Jalen Taylor will check in for Butler County. So they lead this one 8-6. Free throw coming for Taylor Leach. 60.7% on the season, and that one's good, so she'll get her 2nd. The 8th grader takes a couple of dribbles, stares down the rim, lets it fly. That one's no good. Cave with a rebound for Grayson County. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. It's 9-6 Grayson County. Kuiper double teamed, throws it to Snyder. Snyder pulls it up, gives it into the near corner to Milam, who's into the game for Grayson County. Milam has it, 18-foot jump shot near side is an air ball. Rebound underneath is bobbled around like pinball, and it's Jalen Taylor that comes down with it. She quickly moves up the near side. Inside pass to Taylor Leach. It's bobbled around. Gracie Leach has got it. She misses the first shot, misses the second shot, and the second rebound goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Grayson County basketball. 34 seconds to play here in the first quarter. No, they're going to say it's Butler County basketball. I don't know that that's the right call at all. Again, we have the best vantage point out of anyone. Gracie Franklin going to check into the game for the Lady Cougars. Corey Milam will check out. So it'll be Gracie Leach to pass in. Gives it to the far side to Taylor Leach. Leach inside to Clark. Clark back outside to Taylor Leach. 18-foot jump shot far side is in and out. Rebound is going to be an over and back foul called on Taylor Clark, and that'll be her second. And the team's fifth. That's a huge foul in this game. Clark picking up her second foul. Another sub in. Arissa Riggs checks in for Grayson County. And Clark is going to take a seat for Butler County. And Jenna Phelps will check in. 27.7 on the clock here. It's 9-6 Butler County. They lead this one against the Lady Cougars. Cave's got to pass it in. Gives it into the near side to Riggs. Riggs gives it back to Cave. Cave looks to break it across the far side. She's got to get it across, though. And it is knocked away and get across by Riggs just ahead of the 10-second clock. Far side, Franklin. Franklin's double teamed in that far corner. Throws it away. It's run down by Kuiper, who knocks it off to Riggs with 10 seconds. Lady Cougars look to be holding for the final shot. Franklin, three, far side, no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Snyder. Snyder's turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin, we're going to have a foul called underneath on Butler County. On the rebound with 0.3 seconds on the clock. Taylor Leach is the one that picks up the foul, and much to the chagrin of the Lady Cougar fans, that is only her sixth. That is only the team's sixth, rather. So it's 0.3 seconds. Grayson County's not even going to get a shot off. Reagan Cave got the ball, and I don't think realized there was that much time on the clock. So through one, it's Butler County 9, Grayson County 6, as it is the 12th District Championship game. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
9-6 as we start the second quarter of play. Grayson County trails this one. Arissa Riggs finished with all 6 of Grayson County's points in that first quarter. A ton of free throws taken by Butler County in that first quarter as well. Now it's sort of coming in. Butler County, that's what they do. They go to the free throw line. They're a very physical team, and the more physical team is going to win tonight's game. Annie Kuiper with the basketball to start the quarter. 7 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Again, 9-6, Butler leads. Left wing, gives it outside to Snyder. Snyder drives down the left side, spins towards the far side, spins it around. The shot's up to the right, no good. Phelps with a rebound. Phelps looks to run. An outlet pass under Taylor Leach is pitched and tapped by Riggs. Butler County runs it down to the near corner. Jalen Taylor drives down the right lane, gets it outside, swings it over to the left wing. Phelps, three, up, good. Jenna Phelps knocks down that three. Butler County's got 2 threes in this game. They have their largest lead now at 12-6. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Cave's got to get it in, throws it in to Kuiper. Kuiper double teamed in the backcourt, gives it back to Cave. Cave off to the near side to Franklin. Franklin dribbling around in the near corner. Inside pass to Cave. Cave is going to be called for steps, I believe, underneath on the right block. As they blew their whistle and took a little bit of time to officially say what the call was going to be. But it is stepping violation on Reagan Cave on the inside. Jalen Taylor breaks the timeline across the near side. She's double teamed, loses it, tapped away. Run down though by Cardwell for Butler County. Outside to Phelps. Phelps drives in, throws up a wild shot. They don't award her with a foul. Inside, the putback's up and good. And a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Rachel Snyder. And 2 free throws will come. It is on Gracie Franklin, I believe. Waiting for the official call. It is on Franklin. Her first. Team's 8th to the free throw line. Gracie Leach, she's 0 of 2 tonight. You can make that 0 of 3 if she misses that first free throw. Substitution coming out of the game was Gracie Cardwell. Sydney Perkins will check in for Grayson County. Second free throw comes, is up, and it's good by Gracie Leach. Perkins checks into the game for the Lady Cougars. Checking out will be Reagan Cave. So on the floor for Grayson County, you've got Snyder, Kuiper, Riggs, Perkins, Franklin. Snyder's got a pass in. She gives it into Riggs. Riggs looks to move up the far side. She's bumped out of bounds. No foul call. Gives it into Perkins. Perkins to the left wing to Snyder. Snyder spins it around. Gives it out front to Riggs, who has to run it down. Slaps it over to Franklin. 3, far side, no good. Rebounded by Perkins on that far side. She was left all alone. Left wing Riggs drives in, throws a shot up with the right hand. It's good. Arissa Riggs has all 8 of Grayson County's points. It's Butler County 13, Grayson County 8, 6 minutes, 33 seconds to play here in the first half. Weaving through is Phelps. No-look pass is stolen away by Franklin. Nice defense by Gracie on the inside on Talon Clark. Perkins into the middle to Kuiper. Kuiper will break the timeline on the left wing. Picks it up, gives it out front to Perkins. Perkins swings it over to Riggs on the right wing. Riggs inside to Snyder. Snyder goes up with the right hand. Good! Rachel Snyder makes that basket. Grayson County's brought this game back to within 3 now at 13-10, 6 minutes to play here in the first half. In the near side, picking up her dribble, stealing it away is Grayson County. Perkins down the left lane, passes inside to Riggs, but it's taken back by Jalen Taylor. Taylor throws it down to Phelps. Phelps down the right side, goes up with a shot, no good. Nice defense by Snyder, she gets the rebound. Kuiper, an outlet pass down to Riggs. Both teams running, Riggs drives in, and then an offensive foul is going to be called on the drive in by Arissa Riggs. For Riggs, that is her first, and the team's 9th. Five minutes and 46 seconds to play here in the first half. It's 13-10. Butler County leads this one against Grayson County. Outlet pass off to Talon Clark. Clark gives it back into the middle to Gracie Leach. Leach breaks the timeline off to the left wing to Jalen Taylor. She drives down, jump pass into the middle. The shot is up, no good, and Snyder is going to pick up her second foul. Gracie Cardwell is going to go to the free throw line. And that's not good for Grayson County. That's her second. Team's 10th already in this first half of play. Gracie Cardwell to the free throw line. 52.4%, and that first one is up and good. Ted Hill's going to leave Rachel in the game with those 2 fouls. I think he's realizing he has to trust his senior in this situation. Second free throw by Cardwell is no good. Rebounded by Snyder. Snyder will look to push up the near side of the floor. Has it on the left wing. Continuing to dribble, gives it back to Riggs. Riggs out front to Franklin. 3, straight away. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded underneath by Sydney Perkins for Grayson County. Perkins gives it back to Franklin. Franklin outside to Kuiper. Kuiper with the right hand gets a screen from Snyder. Looked to get it back to Snyder, but jumped up and down. That's going to be a stepping violation. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to play here in the first half. It's Butler County 14, Grayson County 10. Into Talon Clark, she bobbles it, continues her dribble, splitting around. Perkins gets the steal. Perkins runs it down, and she's fouled from behind and tackled by Talon Clark. And for Clark, that's going to be her third of this first half. That is huge in this game. Talon Clark, and that's the team's 7th. Grayson County is going to send Sydney Perkins to the free throw line. She leads the team 80% from the free throw line this season. She will shoot 1 and the bonus, looking to get her name in the stat book early on. She's already had a couple of nice rebounds in this game. Perkins dribbles, takes 1 more, lets it fly. It's good. Nothing but net for Sydney Perkins. Rachel Snyder looks back at Ted Hill, and we're going to have Micah Lee that'll check in if Sydney Perkins makes this free throw. This will be to make it a 2-point game. The free throw's up. Good. Nothing but net again. Sydney Perkins, it's 2 big free throws. Arissa Riggs will take a seat. Micah Lee will check in for her. Jalen Taylor will check out she'll check in for Butler County. And checking out will be Gracie Leach. 14-12, Butler leads Grayson. 5:07 to play here in the second quarter. Full court press for Grayson County. Jalen Taylor keeps her dribble going, and an interior pass is knocked away, out of bounds, off of Grayson County on that far side of the floor. Mr. McGee, Mr. Spirit in the building tonight. He's watching on that far side of the floor. Butler County's got a pass in. They give it into Jalen Taylor. She loses her dribble, picks it up, gains it back, gives it to Taylor Leach. Leach has the ball on the right wing, gives it outside to Jalen Taylor. Inside now to Cardwell. Cardwell drives down near side. Nice defense by Franklin on the inside. Getting it back, going up with a shot. And a foul is going to be called underneath on Grayson County. And 2 free throws are going to come for Butler County. So Gracie Franklin picks up her second foul. She's the 4th Lady Cougar with 2 fouls. Gracie Cardwell to the free throw line and misses the first free throw. This will be the 14th free throw of the game taken for Butler County here by Gracie Cardwell. And it is no good. She misses them both. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder for Grayson County. 14-12, Butler leads Grayson. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Left wing, Snyder, she drives down, splits defenders, goes up with a shot. Good off the left side. And I love the official. The Butler County player fell down. And now we have a foul called in the backcourt. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Grayson County on Sydney Perkins. That's her first. And again, teams 10 plus. So Jalen Taylor will be the player to go to the free throw line. She's not been to the line tonight. Taylor earlier this season scored her 1,000th career points against Logan County and a win this season. So to the free throw line will be Jalen Taylor. Shooting 2. The free throw's up and good. Taylor on the season leads the team from the free throw line, 67.4%. Gracie Leach checks into the game for the Lady Bears. Taking a seat, Stormy Flint. Second free throw for the junior. Taylor makes them both. And Butler County has the 16-14 lead. Pass down to the far side. Perkins saves it from going out of bounds. Inside to Micah Lee. Lee knocks it out front now to Cave. Cave a handoff pass to Snyder. 3 straight away for the lead. It's off to the left, no good. Rebounded long by Butler County's Phelps. Phelps into the middle, bobbling it is Cardwell. Cardwell over to the far side. Taylor shot 10 feet, good. Jalen Taylor's got 4 points right on her own. Micah Lee loses the ball in the backcourt, and that's going to be a foul called on Jalen Taylor as Micah Lee gets fouled there. That's going to be 1 in the bonus coming here for Grayson County. For Jalen Taylor, that is only her first, team's 8th. Get a lot of fouls called in this game already. Micah Lee will go to the free throw line. 1 of 4 from the line this season. Micah's a sophomore guard. 5'3". She stares down the line, gets her feet in order. Takes a crouch, dribbles a couple times. The free throw's up and off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded underneath by Butler County. Lady Bears looking to push like they usually do. Phelps down here to the near side to Taylor Leach. Leach into the corner to Jalen Taylor. 3 near sides up, and it banks in. The bank is open for Jalen Taylor. And Butler County leads this one 21-14 after Jalen Taylor goes on a 7-0 run of herself. And she should be called for another foul. Instead, she gets a steal down here to the near side. Back to Jalen Taylor. Shot off the left side. It's no good. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder. Snyder off to Cave. Cave fires a pass to the middle, and it's knocked out of bounds by Butler County. And it's going to be Grayson County basketball. They're going to talk this over, and it should be Grayson County ball. We still haven't seen an official signal, and it is Grayson County basketball. 21-14. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Or in the first half, sorry. 21-14. Micah Lee will check out. And now the official talking this over. It's clearly Grayson County basketball. I'm not sure what they're talking over. I guess they're going to keep the call the same. So it'll be Riggs to pass in. So they give it into the backcourt to Kuiper. Kuiper behind the back dribble as she breaks the timeline. 21-14 Butler County getting a screen from Snyder. Kuiper drives in, kicks to the near side. 3 by Perkins is no good. The long rebound is saved in bounds by Riggs, but it goes into the hands of Gracie Leach. Fast break down the left side, gets it down to the right side, and it's saved. It's knocked out of bounds, rather, by Rachel Snyder. Nice save by the K105 Digital Productions crew member, Briley Napier. See that catcher's hands there. It came right to our table right here, and he reached out there and he grabbed it with confidence. He's done that once or twice. Catching into the near side, Taylor Leach. Outside now to the right wing to Phelps. Phelps now inside. Spinning around as Cardwell throws a shot up. It's no good. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder for Grayson County. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. 21-14. Butler County leads Grayson County. A 7-0 run for the Lady Bears. Kuiper at the left elbow. Swings it to the near side and walks with it before she passed. Ted Hill probably thinking about maybe a timeout here, and he's going to pull him out of the press. He's going to go into a half-court defense, seeing what adjustment he can make here during the game. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the first half. Grayson County trailing this one 21-14 against the Butler County Lady Bears. Taylor Leach with the basketball straight away. Gives it to Gracie Leach. Leach back to Taylor Leach. She dribbles over there into the near corner to Taylor. Taylor right inside, pass knocked away, and it's on the floor. A foul's going to be called on Butler County as Rachel Snyder fell down, and a foul's going to be called on Gracie Cardwell. I believe that is her first, team's 9th. It's going to be Rachel Snyder to the free throw line. We've had 21 fouls called in this game. And there's still 2 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the first half. Snyder will shoot one in the bonus. And the free throw is no good. And the long rebound is chased down by Butler County. Got to make your free throws if you're Grayson County. Butler County breaks the timeline with Jenna Phelps. She pulls up from 18 feet from the free throw line. It's an air ball. Rebounded underneath by Butler County. Jalen Taylor pulls it out. Outside now to Phelps. Phelps over to the far side. Gracie Leach. Leach double teamed. Gives it back now to Phelps. Phelps swings it back to Leach. Leach in the far corner. Gives it now out front, back to Leach. Leach double teamed, back to Jenna Phelps. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's 21-14. Grayson County with the lead. Inside Cardwell, the defender tried to make a steal, and because of it, missed on it. And Gracie Cardwell gets the easy layup. And Butler County has a 23-14 lead. 1:50 to play here in the first quarter. Driving in, Snyder's shot off the left side is in and out. Rebound bouncing around, and it's Butler County who comes down with it. Lady Bears, an outlet pass all the way down to the near side. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Grayson County basketball. 23-14. Butler leads Grayson. 1 minute, 41 seconds to play here in the first half. Gracie Franklin going to check into the game for the Lady Cougars. Checking out will be Reagan Cave. So on the floor for Grayson County, you've got Riggs, Perkins, Kuiper, Franklin, Snyder. Lady Cougars need a basket to try and stop this 9-0 Butler County run. Lady Cougars had tied the game at 14. Before that, Franklin's pass knocked away. Got back, though, by Snyder. Down to the far side. A shot by Perkins on the right block is no good. The rebound's knocked around, and it's Phelps that comes down with it. Phelps down to the near side. Snyder knocks it out of bounds into the Grayson County student section. This is a very physical game here today. Ted Hill predicted it in the open. 23-14. 1 minute, 25 seconds to play in the second quarter. Taylor Leach into the corner to Jalen Taylor. Near side, Snyder again knocks the pass out of bounds. 1 minute, 21 seconds to play here in the first half. Butler County's got to pass this in from this near corner. Passes it down to the left block, goes up with a shot up the right side. Basket's no good. Rebound is saved in bounds by Snyder. Snyder's double teamed, gives it off to Riggs. Riggs up the far side, jump pass to Perkins on the right wing. Perkins inside to Franklin off the right side. The shot's no good. Her putback's up, no good. Rebounded underneath, and a foul is going to be called underneath, and I'm not sure who this foul's on, and it's going to be called on Gracie Franklin underneath. From Franklin, that's her third. 2 free throws will come for Gracie Cardwell. Second, 2 free throws will come here for Gracie Cardwell, shooting the double bonus. Free throws up, no good. Substitution into the game, Gracie Franklin will take a seat for Grayson County. Reagan Cave will check in for her. Second free throw is good by Cardwell. Butler County's killing Grayson County from the free throw line in this game. They've been a ton already. 1 minute to play in the first half. It's a 10-point Lady Bears lead. Kuiper straight away with the basketball. At the right elbow, picks it up. Swings it over to the left wing to Snyder. Snyder drives down near side. Left-handed layup is good. That stops the run. Rachel Snyder's got 6 points in this quarter. 24-16. 45 seconds to play here in the first half. This is over onto the left wing. Butler County has the basketball. It's Gracie Leach. Leach back over towards that far side. Straight away, it's a handoff pass to Jalen Taylor. Drives down the left lane, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound bounced out, and it's going to be Grayson County basketball. That's what it should be. It is. Right call there by the officials. They talk it over. And again, that's the one there is not many pros to us being from the vantage point that we are. But the one pro is that anytime a ball's knocked out of bounds on this side of the court, we're usually the ones that can see it. Maybe sometimes even better than the officials. Reagan Cave throws the pass in, nearly going out of bounds. Riggs saves it in. Kuiper gives it back to Riggs. Riggs on the left wing, drives down, pass down inside, and being shoved down is Arissa Riggs. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that foul's going to be called on Gracie Leach. That is her 3rd. Again, teams 10 plus. So Butler County's got 2 players with 3 fouls in this game. Grayson County has 1 player with 3 fouls, 3 players with 2 fouls. Riggs will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The free throw's up and good. Dennis will check in for Grayson County. Snyder will take a seat, probably not to get a foul call here on the last play of this quarter, presumably. Free throw by Riggs is in and out. Rebounded by Cardwell for Butler County. Cardwell weaving it through, down to Jalen Taylor. Taylor will back it off now with 15 seconds. Jump pass outside to Gracie Leach. Leach over to Taylor Leach. Out front to Gracie Leach. 8 seconds and counting. Butler County leads by 7 in this first half. 5 seconds. They got to get a shot off. It's Taylor Leach. She drives down with 2 seconds. Throws a prayer up at the buzzer. It's off to the left and no good. The end of 1. It is 24-17. Butler County leads Grayson County as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Horn Community Center where Grayson County trails this one 24-17 at the half. We'll try to run down some scores from around the region. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game and have a little bit more as well, as this is a very physical game. A lot of fouls called as Ted Hills left his team on the floor as he's talking to them on the bench to see what adjustments he might be able to make. Take a break, come back, run down the scores from around the region after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. play piano downstairs. They come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
So I hope people will take it.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the halftime show where it is 24-17. Butler County leads this one against the Lady Cougars. Is 18 fouls, or 18 times is how many times Butler County went to the free throw line in that first half. Between the two teams, 24 fouls. Butler County, the biggest story of this is that they went to the free throw line 18 times and only made 7 of them. So I guess if there's a pro, that's one that you got to look at. But at the same time, if you're Ted Hill, you're seeing 18 free throws. That is way too many. The third region tournament field for girls basketball has been finalized. It's just going to be, who the district winners, who are the district runners-up, and so on. As your field is from the 9th District, Owensboro Catholic and Apollo. From the 10th District, it's McLean County and Ohio County. From the 11th District, it's Breckenmead, and obviously from the 12th District, it is Butler and Grayson. Some of those district championship games are happening tonight, including a final score earlier today in the 10th District. McLean County defeated Ohio County, so McLean is your first district champion from this area here in this third region. So we'll try to see if we can't find you a score of that, of the Breckenmead game. And I know that Owensboro Catholic and Apollo will play tomorrow night because the boys' championship for the 9th District is tonight. And the score of that game between Owensboro and Owensboro Catholic is, as I just saw it pop through here, let's see if I can't bring it. Owensboro all over Owensboro Catholic, 37-23 is the score of that game at the half. As again, the final score of that 10th District Championship, McLean County 48, Ohio County 26. So they won that one by quite a bit. 24-17 is our score, though. It is Butler County who leads Grayson County at the end of one. We'll run down the scoring for the first half after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. I go play piano downstairs. They come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Mornings at 9 in the know on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105. The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Let's run down the scoring here for the first half from this game. Butler County in this one, they're scoring in this one. Jalen Taylor has 7 points, 6 points for Gracie Cardwell, 4 points apiece for Jenna Phelps and for Gracie Leach. and 1 point for Taylor Leach, along with 2 points from Taylon Clark. The Lady Bears were called for 11 fouls in that first half. Their foul trouble, 3 fouls on Gracie Leach and 3 fouls on Taylon Clark. For Grayson County, Arissa Riggs leads the scoring. She's got 9 points. 6 points for Rachel Snyder, 2 points for Sydney Perkins, and that's it. Grayson County in that first half, they went to the free throw line 8 times. Butler County went to the free throw line 18 times. And that's probably your difference in the game, and it shows as Grayson County trails this one 24-17 as we get ready to start the second half. In 16 minutes, we'll know more than likely who the 12th district champion will be. Will it be Grayson County? Will it be Butler County? We'll find out next right here on K105.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Time for the second half of action. Grayson County trails this one 24-17. Butler County looking to win their first district championship. Grayson County looking to pick up their first since 2017. As they've dominated this district since it was recalibrated in 2006. But it was Edmonson County that won these last 3. It's literally Butler County with the basketball to start the second half of play. Mr. Spirit has now moved down to our side, so hopefully that's a sign of good luck. Out of the timeout here, 3, stepping into it by Gracie Leach is no good short. Rebounded by Taylor Leach. She shoves down a Lady Cougar. She misses the first, gets the putback and puts it up and in. Butler County leads this one 25-17. Quickly moving down to the left side. Snyder in transition lays it in off the left side. Rachel Snyder's got 8 points. And again, both these teams are running up and down this floor in this first half of play. Gracie Leach crosses the timeline straight away, guarded by Brianna Dennis. It's a handoff pass to Taylor Leach. Leach drives down, a handoff, giving it now to Phelps. Phelps throws it into no one, and it'll go out of bounds. As Phelps thought that she had a player standing on the left block, but she was not there. Checking into the game for Butler County is Cora Mcmillan. She is a Grayson County transfer. In fact, she played middle school basketball with this freshman group that is currently in for Grayson County. So they know her very well. Annie Kuiper picks up her dribble in the backcourt, gives it off to Riggs. Riggs has got across the timeline and does just ahead of the 10-second count. Outside, Riggs has the basketball, guarded by Taylor Leach. Man-to-man defense for Butler County. Leach chases her back, gives it to Rachel Snyder, spins down to the near side, shots up, no good, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Gracie Leach for the Lady Bears. Leach looks to run, angles back here towards the near side, bobbles it, gains it off here to Jalen Taylor, throws it out to the right wing. 3, Taylor Leach is an air ball, and rebounded underneath. 2 Butler County players are fighting for it. And we're going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to be Lady Cougar basketball. Lady Cougars are going to be working from left to right on your radio dial here in this second half of play. And in their road orange jerseys with the navy blue numerals, Butler County in their home whites. 6:48 to play here in the third quarter. It's 26-19. Grayson County trails this one here in the 12th District Championship game. Snyder down the left lane, spins towards the far side, bobbles it, goes up with a shot off that left side, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Brianna Dennis. It's ripped away, though, into the hands of Kuiper. Kuiper outside to Riggs. Riggs swings it over to Perkins. Perkins inside to Snyder. Snyder has it knocked away, and it's bouncing around. Squirts out into the hands of Kuiper off the left side. Kuiper's fouled hard, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 after being hacked by Butler County. It's called on Jenna Phelps. It's her second, team's first of this second half. It'll be Annie Kuiper to the free throw line. On the season, the sophomore guard is 55.6% from the line. Free throw is up and good. Kuiper to try and make this a 5-point game. Free throw's good. Good. She makes it. Substitution into the game for Butler County will be Gracie Cardwell. Gracie Leach will take a seat. They've left their leading scorer, Taylon Clark, on the bench with those 3 fouls. And immediately, as I mentioned, she checks into the game. 26-21, Grayson County trails this one against Butler County. 6 minutes and 24 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Jalen Taylor swings down the right lane, kicks it out to the far side to Taylor Leach. Nice defense by Sydney Perkins. Leach down to Taylon Clark on the right block, spins it around, shot's no good, and a foul's called on the rebound on Grayson County underneath. On Arissa Riggs underneath. For Riggs, that is her second and the team's first. Phelps passes into the left block to Clark. Shot off the right side is no good. It's good, rather, by Taylon Clark. She's got 4 points. And Butler County's up by 7, 28-21. Pass to the right wing to Perkins. Perkins swings it down to the left block to Dennis. Dennis gets around Clark. That's a foul on Clark. Count the basket. That's 4 on Taylon Clark. I'm not sure what Lexi Belcher, the head coach of Butler County, is upset about, but she got her with a hip. And again, that was right in front of us. Good call, and Brianna Dennis will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the N1. She's 4 of 7 from the line this season, and you can make that 5 of 8. Cora Mcmillan will check into the game for the Lady Bears. Taylon Clark will check out. Again, Clark, 4 fouls in this game. That's the team's second. Clark is their leading scorer, 13.6 points, 10.5 rebounds per game. She's one of 3 players in the third region averaging a double-double. McKenna Rush Owen from McLean County is one. Rachel Snyder is the other here for Grayson County. Clark now over to the right wing. It is to pass down to the right block to McMillan. Bobbles it off of her hands and out of bounds. Grayson County basketball. 28-24. Butler County leads this one 5 minutes, 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. Riggs with the basketball up the near side of the floor. Breaks the timeline. Scans the defense. Gets it over now to the left wing. 3 straight away. Good! Arissa Riggs makes it a 1-point game. Riggs has 12 points. Timeout, Butler County. 28-27. Grayson makes it to within 1. 5:34 to play in the third. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
K105.
Welcome back here to Whitesville Trinity High School. Grayson County has fought back to make this a 1-point game after the 3 by Arissa Riggs. Riggs has 12 points in this first half of play, in this game here, with 5 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the third quarter. Butler County, that was a full timeout taken by the Lady Bears. It's the first timeout taken in this game. Out of this timeout, it will be Lady Bear basketball. Grayson County going with Kuiper, Riggs, Dennis, Snyder, and Perkins on the floor for Grayson County. Again, Taylon Clark, the big story in this game for Butler County, has 4 fouls. She's their leading scorer. Full court press for the Lady Cougars out of this timeout. 5:34 to play here in the third quarter. It's 28-27, Butler leading Grayson. Taylor Leach gets the ball in and quickly moves forward. She weaves through, passes down to the left block to Jalen Taylor, who walks with it on the left side. A clear walk. She doesn't agree with it, but she took an extra step on that left side. And 28-27 is the score. 5 minutes, 28 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Grayson County going to have a chance to take their first lead of this game since it was 5-4. Kuiper's got to get it in, though, and throws it away, and that's a 5-second call. That's not how you try and retake this lead in this game. Butler County's going to get the basketball right back underneath of their own basket. That's on the far side of the floor. Jenna Phelps to pass in. She gets it into Taylor Leach on the left wing. Leach back to the middle, fires over to Gracie Cardwell, bodies up, spins around, goes up with a shot off the right side, no good. Dennis with a rebound for the Lady Cougars. Dennis, outlet pass off to Perkins. Perkins swings it down to Kuiper, who walks with it. Kuiper took an extra step and walked with it ever so slightly, and Ted Hill showing some frustration on the sideline, and I think that's just one of those that it's just like, oh, that was our chance. Still a ton of time to play, and it's only a 1-point game. Jalen Taylor in the backcourt. Guarded by Kuiper. Spins around towards the far side, keeping that dribble going. She somehow kept that one alive. Nice ball handling there. Cardwell with the basketball. Gets around the defender. Perkins goes up with a shot, runs right over Brianna Dennis, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Gracie Cardwell. That is going to be her second and the team's third of this first half. Brianna Dennis did a nice job taking that one, and she ran up the court. Rachel Snyder came up and smacked her on the back. It's kind of like a nice job taking one for the team there. That was a hard hit. Riggs has got to get it in. Scans once, and we have a timeout called by Ted Hill. She got it in, but Ted Hill took the timeout beforehand, and it's a 30-second timeout taken by Grayson County. I do want to invite you to join us tomorrow evening as the Grayson County Cougar boys basketball team will be playing in the 12th District Championship game against the Butler County Bears. It's the Butler County Grayson County District Championship nights. Our coverage tomorrow begins same time, same place, 6:40 with a locker room show right here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Of course, I guess you can't even really call it a tip-off, but the pass-in begins at 7 o'clock. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout-out yesterday. One of our K105 Digital Productions crew members, Chase Blaine, 18th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Chase. He gets the night off tonight for that reason. We got Bradley Napier and Cody Brock helping us out in his day. So happy birthday, Chase. Enjoy the 18th birthday. Hopefully the Lady Cougars can bring home a W for you. Nothing you want more, I know that. Out of the timeout, Grayson County basketball. 5:03 to play here in the third quarter. It's 28-27. Kuiper's got to pass it in. Scans once, scans twice, gets it in to Snyder. And Grayson County, Snyder tries to give it back to Kuiper. It bounced off her shoulder. Snyder was luckily right there to gain it back. Snyder to the right wing to Kuiper. Kuiper drives down to the left block to Dennis. Layup, good! Lady Cougars have the lead. 29-28. Brianna Dennis has 5 points in the quarter, and there's an illegal screen card on Gracie Cardwell. She checked Sydney Perkins. Grayson County's going to get the basketball back. That's Cardwell's third foul, team's fourth. Sydney Perkins went flying on that. It looked like Gracie Cardwell was Ray Lewis on Chad Johnson. If you've seen that clip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But there was no penalty called on Ray Lewis in that time, as there was a foul called on this one. Perkins down into the near corner, gets it to the right elbow to Snyder, who falls down with it, and a foul, no, jump ball is called, and possession is going to go towards the Lady Bears. 29-28, 4 minutes, 39 seconds to play here in the third quarter. It's the pass in. Full court defense again for Grayson County. Jalen Taylor with the basketball, guarded by Kuiper. Gets down the near side and gives it back to Phelps, who reached out with the right hand to grab that one. Phelps speeds it up, free throw line jumpers up, way off to the left, no good. Rebound bouncing around, and it's Snyder that comes down with it for the Lady Cougars. Snyder up the near side, angles back towards the middle, at the free throw line, drives in, shot blocked by Jalen Taylor. Underneath the fight for it on the floor, Dennis has it. And we're going to have a jump ball or a foul call. Dennis fell down, had the ball, and is it a jump ball? I guess it's a jump ball. The official never did give us an official signal. It has to be a jump ball because they're saying Grayson County basketball. Kuiper to pass in for the Lady Cougars. There it is, a jump ball. Now the scores table was asking the same thing we are. Was it a jump ball? There was never a signal. Kuiper's got to get it in. Gives it into the far corner to Snyder. Snyder's got it. Double team, splits the defenders, and a foul's going to be called on Jalen Taylor. For Taylor, that'll be her second. Team's fifth. So it's going to stay on the floor, though. Again, they're going to pass it in from the identical spot. It'll be Kuiper to pass in. 4:16 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cougars up by 1, 29-28. Kuiper scans. She's got to get it in. Throws it out front to Riggs, who gets it. Riggs back into the far corner to Kuiper. Kuiper drives far baseline, drives in, and just gives it into this near corner. Kuiper to the free throw line to Dennis. Dennis swings it out front to Riggs. Riggs has had herself a nice game in this one. Right wing, Kuiper back over into the middle, inside to Snyder. Snyder spins down towards the left side. Layup good. Grayson County, 31, Butler County, 28. Rachel Snyder moves into double figures with that basket. Weaving through, losing the ball is Gracie Leach. An outlet pass off to Kuiper. Kuiper will move. driving down, back to Riggs. Riggs cuts, blocked from behind by Jalen Taylor. And it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. Amber Hill, the assistant coach, and Ted Hill's wife immediately went up and she delivered whatever inbounds play will be called here. Kuiper's got a scan, gets it into the far side to Snyder. Snyder drives down the right lane, goes up with the right hand, basket, no good. She gets the rebound back, the putback, she's fouled by Cardwell underneath. For Cardwell, that is her fourth, team sixth. Rachel Snyder will go to the free throw line. She's 0 of 1 tonight on the season. She is a 62.7% free throw shooter, and again, this is one of these things. You're the senior, you're the best player, make your free throws. Take this team on your back and lead them to a potential title. Free throw, good by Rachel Snyder. Substitution into the game, Cora Mcmillan checks in for the Lady Bears. Second free throw coming for Rachel Snyder is up. No good off the back of the iron. The rebound is long by Taylor Leach. Grayson County 32-28. Stolen away in the backcourt by Kuiper. Layup, right side, can't get it to fall. Kuiper gets the rebound. Her putback's no good. Underneath the fight for the ball. Kuiper's on 2 knees. And are we going to have a timeout or out of bounds? No, they're going to say she falls out of bounds before Ted Hill got the timeout. Ted Hill could not hear, Tony Beard could not hear Ted Hill take that timeout. 32-28. Grayson County leads this one against Butler County. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to play in the third quarter. Cora Mcmillan on the far side breaks the timeline, guarded by Dennis. Mcmillan over to the far side to Leach. Leach, floater, 10 feet, no good. Rebound knocked into the hands of Riggs. Riggs gives it off to Snyder. Snyder into the middle to Kuiper. And Grayson County's going to slow things down and get off a good shot. Snyder off on the right wing. She is guarded by Phelps. She's got a screen if she wants to take it, decides that she doesn't with 3 minutes to play here in this third quarter. 32-28. Into the near corner, Perkins. Outside now to Kuiper. Kuiper drives down the right lane, back to Perkins. 3 near side, blocked out of bounds by Jalen Taylor. That was a nice block by Taylor in the near side. Perkins just took ever so much slower to give Jalen Taylor the time to come back in this. Taylor's got a couple of blocks in this game. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 32-28, Grayson County leads this one against Butler County. It's the 12th District Girls Basketball Championship. Inside to Snyder in the near corner. Snyder will give it off to the right wing to Kuiper. Kuiper drives down that right lane, off into the far corner. It is Perkins that gets to it first. To the near side, Snyder. Snyder inside to Riggs. Layup, right side, good. Riggs lays it in. Grayson County has their largest lead of this game at 24-28, driving in, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Jalen Taylor sped up, drove down the right lane, runs over Brianna Dennis, and I believe Dennis is going to be called for the blocking foul. It is on Dennis. That is her third, team's second, and a shooting foul is going to be called on that one. So to be Jalen Taylor to the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 tonight, again coming in, led the team 67.4% from the free throw line. Free throw up, good. And the next foul as substitution in the game for Grayson County will be Reagan Cave. Checking out will be Brianna Dennis, and Lady Cougar fans should give her a huge standing ovation. She just played really good couple of minutes there for Grayson County. Second free throw for the junior, Jalen Taylor. This would give her 9 points. It's good. Taylor's 4 of 4 from the line. And it's 34-30. Grayson County leads this one. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the third quarter. Kuiper with the basketball, being chased by Taylor Leach. Weaves through on the left wing, picks up her dribble, gives it to Cave. Cave looked to get it inside, a no-look pass outside now to Perkins. Perkins swings it over to Kuiper, and she has it knocked out of bounds by Taylor Leach. It's going to be Grayson County basketball. 34-30, 2:12 to play here in the third quarter. It'll be Kuiper to pass in from the far corner. Ted Hill, the Lady Cougars' second-year head coach, looks on. Over to the left wing to Perkins. Perkins straight away down towards this near side, hands it off to Cave. Cave outside to Snyder. Snyder inside to Kuiper. Kuiper spins around, double teamed outside Riggs. 3, left wing, good! Riggs hits the 3. She's got 2 threes in the quarter. She's up to 17 points. Cave steals the pass away. Perkins to the free throw line to Kuiper. Near side Riggs. 3 for 20 points. Good! Alyssa Riggs on fire in the quarter. Grayson County has a 40-30 lead with 1 minute and 44 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Alyssa Riggs has caught fire in this quarter. She's up to 20 points, a new career high, and a new career lead here for Grayson County, 40-30. 1 minute and 44 seconds to play in the third quarter. Cave got the steal on the inbounds. They found Riggs on this near side who knocked down that three. A huge three in this game. And good old Uncle Mo is wearing orange and blue right now for Grayson County. 1 minute, 44 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Again, the winner of tonight's game will be a district winner when it looks into region seedings and will play the loser from either the 9th, the 10th, or the 11th district. Again, we don't know. The only one that we know for sure is that the loser in the 10th district is Ohio County. Those games will be played either Wednesday or Thursday at the Owensboro Sports Center. Lexi Belcher having a heck of a conversation with one of the officials during the timeout. I think she said that she called a timeout or something. I don't know. 40-30, 1:44 to play here in the third quarter. I think she said she called a 30-second timeout, but they gave her a full timeout. Out of the timeout, Jalen Taylor has the basketball. It's a 10-point Lady Cougar lead. Taylor up the near side. Jump pass thrown away. Stolen away by Kuiper. Down the left side. Layup. No good. Rebounded by Riggs. Riggs is fouled by Taylor Leach. And Riggs will go to the free throw line to shoot one and the bonus. Arissa Riggs in this game has 20 points. She'll look to add to it right here. For Leach, her second, team seventh. Riggs to the free throw line. She will shoot one in the bonus. Free throw good. 21 points for Arissa. She stares down. You could hear a pin drop in this building. Riggs' second free throw to give the Lady Cougars a 12-point lead. No good. Rebounded underneath by Jenna Phelps. Phelps has the basketball in the backcourt. 41-30. Grayson County leads. Phelps, a foul's going to be called underneath on Grayson County. Is it called on Riggs? It is on Riggs. I think she's asking the official what she did. She's talking to the official, I think, just trying to see what she did, and immediately Ted Hill's going to check her out of the game. And you know what? Tony Beard, Briley Renfro is going to check in. Sydney Perkins is going to check out, not Riggs. And I give Tony Beard a lot of props there. You'll get some officials who, when a player comes up and tries to talk to him after a foul, that would immediately tee him up. I like that he explained what happened and moved on. This is a district championship game. Emotions, to say they're riding high would be an understatement. I like that he just said, you know what, this is what happened, and Riggs moved on. Great job on both parties. I love it when officials don't try to put themselves into games in that situation. Good job by Tony Beer. McMillan, a handoff pass to Taylor Leach. Splits defenders, layup, no good. Snyder with a rebound for Grayson County. Snyder will look to push up the floor. Spins it around, picks up her dribble, and it's thrown into the hands of Kuiper. Kuiper has it poked away from behind, into the hands of Riggs. Riggs, a handoff pass to Kuiper. Kuiper on the right wing, back towards the middle, has it at the logo. Kuiper drives in, kicks it off to Riggs. Riggs to the free throw line to Snyder. Snyder spins towards the far side, right side, layup, no good. Rebound bouncing around, and it's Jalen Taylor that pulls it off. Taylor looks to run. Up the far side with 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Throws a shot up the right side, no good. Rebounded by Snyder for Grayson County. Snyder, an outlet pass to Riggs. Riggs down the right side, guarded by Flint. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Riggs. She gets the rebound back, dribbling it out front with 34 seconds to play here in this third quarter. She throws it outside to Renfro. I presume Grayson County will want to hold for the final shot if they can in this quarter and take a double-digit lead. Kuiper nearly loses it, gains it back, though, into the hands of Renfro. 20 seconds and counting to play in the third quarter, and Rachel Snyder is body-checked by Jalen Taylor. Jalen Taylor just shoved Briley Renfro, and that should be a technical foul, and it is. Offsetting technicals on Briley Renfro and Jalen Taylor. Jalen Taylor shoved Briley Renfro. That happened right in front of us. So Jalen Taylor picks up her third personal, and are we going to have offsetting technicals? Tony Beard's talking to the officials. We're going to have to listen to this one. It is double technicals. So Jalen Taylor picks up the technical. That is her fourth. Rachel Snyder picks up the technical. That is her third foul. her first technical. So now they're going to have to talk this over. And I didn't see what Rachel did. I thought that they called the second technical on Briley Renfro. Oh, it is on Briley Renfro. And you know what? That happened right in front of us. And I'm not sure I agree with that. So Briley Renfro picks up the technical. That is her third foul. Free throws will come here for Grayson County. Now they're going to talk this over. It should be 1-1 for Grayson County. Rachel Snyder should be the player that shoots one in the bonus here. 18.8 seconds to play on this clock. So Jalen Taylor has 4 fouls. Taylon Clark has 4 fouls for Butler County. Gracie Franklin's going to check into the game, as will Micah Lee for Grayson County. So will be Rachel Snyder the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. Officials get this right. Snyder from the line tonight, 1 of 3. Free throw up. Good. Snyder makes that free throw. Briley Renfro going to take a seat. And checking in, Micah Lee. Corey Milam will check in for Snyder, I believe. And no, Milam's going to check in for Riggs. So it will be Franklin that'll check in for Snyder if she makes this free throw. Lady Cougars lead 42-30. Okay, they've got it right now. The officials were seeing Gracie Franklin. They said, does she want to check in the game? They said she's for the shooter. Tony Beard still talking with the officials. 1 free throw comes. Snyder in this game will look to give Grayson County a 13-point lead. The free throw's up. Rattles in for Rachel Snyder. Gracie Franklin going to check into the game for Rachel. And checking out, again, is Rachel Snyder. 18.8 on the clock, 43-30. Grayson County leads this one. They've outscored the Lady Bears in this period by a lot. Jalen Taylor loses the ball in the corner, gains it back, throws it away in the middle. Run down by Leach. Franklin, now it's off now to Taylor Leach. Leach down to Mcmillan, turns it around, far baseline shot, no good. Rebounded by Cave underneath with 7 seconds. Cave, outlet pass off to Kuiper with 5 seconds. Kuiper with 3 seconds, off to Cave. Cave inside to Lee and throws it away. 0.2 seconds on the clock, so they will not be able to get a shot off in this. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I hear Jason Kincaid, the athletic director for Grayson County. You might have heard it pick up over the mic. Says don't foul. 0.2 seconds on the clock. They got to do something. Lee knocks the ball away. The end of 3. Grayson County leads this one 43-30. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Welcome back here to Butler, to Whitesville Trinity. Grayson County leads this one 43-30. As we start the fourth quarter, the Lady Cougars are 8 minutes away from what would be their first district championship game since 2017. That's the year that they won the region. Butler County is going to have the ball as we start the fourth quarter. They trail by 13. The Lady Cougars outscored the Lady Bears 26-6 in the quarter. We're underway here in the fourth quarter. As it's back here to Gracie Leach with the basketball, guarded by Milam. Leach drives in, loses the ball. It's into the hands, though, of Cardwell, whose shot's no good, and a foul is called on the rebound on Grayson County. I believe it's on Rachel Snyder. Called on Snyder. That's her third. Team's fourth. Butler County has 9 team fouls. Grayson County has 5 team fouls called in this quarter. They pass it into Taylor Leach on the right wing to McMillan in the far corner. Back now outside to Taylor Leach. Grayson County leads by 13, 7.5 to play. Outside Leach with the basketball. Driving in, losing the ball, and a foul. Reach-in is going to be called on Grayson County. I believe that's on Riggs. It is on Riggs. That is her 4th. Team's 5th. Sorry, team's 6th. So Butler County will shoot free throws for the remainder of this game. McMillan, outside now to Taylor Leach for Butler County. Swings it over to Gracie Leach. Leach back to Taylor Leach. Taylor Leach drives down the left lane, throws up a shot. It's an air ball. Taylor Clark's there for the rebound, puts it up the right side, no good. Rebounded underneath by Grayson County. Snyder, an outlet pass to Milam, and Milam walks with it at half court. Sydney Perkins going to check into the game for Grayson County. Again, Butler County only scored 6 points in that third quarter. Grayson County scored 26. That's been the difference tonight. Still a lot of time left to play. Grayson County leads by 13. They led by 19 in the fourth quarter in Morgantown in their matchup last month. Butler County only lost by 6 in that game. 3 right wing is no good by the Lady Bears. Rebounded by Riggs up the near side. Riggs looks to push. An outlet pass to Kuiper, and Kuiper loses it off of her hand. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Grayson County. I think Annie Kuiper wanted a little bit of a foul from behind. Ted Hill immediately just looked at her and said, take a deep breath, let's just slow down. We're up by 13. You don't want to give Butler County possessions that they don't earn in a way, if that makes sense. Jalen Taylor checks into the game. She has 4 fouls. So both of Butler County's 2 leading scorers are in the game with 4 fouls apiece. Taylor Clark has it on the right block, and she is fouled underneath by Grayson County. I believe it's called on Reagan Cave. That'll be Cave's 2nd. Team's 7th. Taylor Clark to the free throw line. 55.2% from the free throw line this season. She shoots 2, and that one is in and out. Clark on the season, 30th in the state in rebounding, and when she's been in the game, she's been a force on the inside rebounding the basketball. The second free throw is up. No good. She misses them both. Rebounded by Riggs for Grayson County. Riggs with the basketball, picks up her dribble at the half-court line, gives it to the far side to Kuiper. Kuiper into the middle, swings it over to the far side, back towards the middle. Gets a screen from Snyder into the near corner, picks it up, back to Snyder straight away. 6:30 to play. Grayson County leads by 13. Snyder, free throw line jumper, good! 45-30. Grayson County leads by 15. 6:20 to play in this game. Jalen Taylor, free throw line, pass down inside to Taylor Clark, spins it around, far baseline, shot no good, rebound, bouncing around, and it's rebounded by Cardwell, or Leach, her putback's no good, rebound underneath is taken by Cardwell, her shot's up good, and she is fouled by Grayson County underneath. Foul called on 21, Brianna Dennis, that is her 4th, team's 8th. So it'll be Gracie Cardwell to try and convert on the N1. She's 2 of 6 from the line tonight. Free throws up. No good. Bounces off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder. Snyder will look to push up the near side of the floor. Swings it around to the right wing to Kuiper. Kuiper out front to Riggs. Riggs has leading all scorers with 21 points in this game. Perkins loses the ball in the backcourt. Gains it back. Outside now to the left wing to Snyder. Ted Hill's asking his team to slow down and get the best shot. Snyder on the left side, gives it to Dennis. Dennis now out front to Riggs. Riggs into the corner. It's a handoff pass to Snyder. 55 minutes, 35 seconds to play. Snyder drives in, floater, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Clark for Butler County. It's 45-32. Grayson County leads 5 minutes, 27 seconds and counting to play in tonight's game. Right wing 3 is up by Gracie Leach. It's in and out. Rebounded by Clark. Clark's putback off the right side. It's no good. She gets the rebound back. That putback's up and good by Taylor Clark on the inside. Butler County trying to fight back in this game. On the floor, a fight for it. Kuiper throws it back into the hands of Riggs. Riggs with the basketball. 5 minutes, 8 seconds. Into the middle to Snyder. Snyder to the left wing to Kuiper. 45-34. It's an 11-point Grayson County lead. Kuiper with the basketball in the backcourt. 5 minutes and counting to play in this game. Kuiper straight away has it pocket picked by Taylor Leach. Fast break down the right side. Layup, good. Taylor Leach makes the layup off the right side. timeout taken by Ted Hill. It'll be a full timeout. 45-36. Grayson County leads this one. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Grayson County leads this one 45-36, 4 minutes, 51 seconds to play in tonight's game. We appreciate you taking the time to watch on tonight's game here on K105 Digital Productions. This has been a ball game. There's no other way to put it. Again, 45-36, 4:51 on the clock. Ted Hill taking that timeout. That was probably just let's take a deep breath. We're still up by 9. We got the basketball. Rachel Snyder in this game, 16 rebounds in this one. That goes along with her 15 points. So 15 points, 16 rebounds for Rachel Snyder in this game. 4 minutes, 51 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. It's 45-36. Grayson County leads this one. Riggs to pass in. Scans once, scans twice, and throws it into Dennis. Dennis back into the middle to Kuiper. Kuiper guarded by Taylor Leach. Kuiper will break the timeline with a pass to Riggs. Riggs goes through her legs, and it's out of bounds. Saved in by Butler County. And we're going to have a fight for it underneath. Jump ball. Possession stays with Grayson County. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to play in tonight's game. Grayson County hangs on to this 9-point advantage. The Butler County faithful raises to their feet. Sydney Perkins with the basketball. Double teamed, and she's fouled by Taylor Leach. She put both hands on her. There's no doubt about that. Taylor Leach, that's her third. Team's 10th. So Sydney Perkins will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She leads the team in free throw percentage, 80% on the season. She's 2 of 2 tonight. Sydney will shoot 2. The freshman to the free throw line, the 2 biggest free throws of her career, and she makes the first one. Of course, Sydney is the daughter of Ernie Perkins, who of course got the nickname in the 1993 run to the state championship for Grayson, or the state Sweet 16, state tourney Ernie. Second free throw, good by Perkins. She makes them both. Substitution into the game for Grayson County. Reagan Cave will check in for Sydney Perkins. Lady Cougars up by 11, 47-36. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. To the near side, Jalen Taylor breaks the timeline, being chased by Snyder. Drives in to the right block to Clark, spins it around, right side shot good by Taylon Clark. She makes that layup back to a 9-point game. And out of bounds, the ball is knocked as Butler County knocked that ball back into the hands of Reagan Cave. And because Cave caught it, it goes back towards Lady Bear basketball. 4 minutes and 21 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Cave will check out. Perkins will check in. Leach passes into the right block. Clark turns it around too hard on the layup. Rebounded by Riggs, and Riggs, no foul called on it. She goes an outlet pass off to Perkins. Perkins on the right wing, picks up her dribble, gives it back to Riggs. Riggs, double teamed in the backcourt, throws it to Snyder on the right wing. Snyder drives down the right lane, kicks it off to Dennis. Dennis thought about a 3 and walks with it on the left wing. 47-38, 4 minutes, 3 seconds to play in tonight's game. Grayson County hangs on to the 9-point advantage. Up the far side of the floor and breaking the timeline, Taylor Leach with a pass to Jalen Taylor. Inside to Taylon Clark on Snyder. Turns it around, layup good. Taylon Clark with those 4 fouls has been big in this quarter. She's got 6 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. Perkins, a handoff pass to Riggs. Riggs to Snyder on the near side. 47-40. Grayson County leads by 7. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to play in tonight's game. Outside to Perkins. Off to the right wing to Snyder. And Ted Hill delivering the play call. Off to the left wing, Riggs. Riggs, a handoff pass to Kuiper. Kuiper in the far corner. Looks to pass. Handoff pass to Riggs. Riggs guarded by Leach. Gets a screen from Kuiper. Riggs straight away to the near corner to Perkins. Perkins jump pass inside to Snyder as she has to corral it. Gives it inside to Riggs. Riggs drives down the lane. Flip shot off the right side's no good. Gets the rebound back off to Perkins. 10 feet, far side jumper. In and out. Rebounded by Taylor Clark for Butler County. Taylor Clark's pass knocked away. Run down though by Cardwell. Cardwell, fast break. Off into the left wing to Gracie Leach. Leach outside to Taylor Leach. Leach drives down the left side. The right side blocked by Dennis, but they're going to call a foul on Brianna Dennis with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to play in tonight's game for Dennis. That's 5, and she'll foul out of tonight's game. She'll be the first player to do so with 5 points. To the free throw line will be Taylor Leach. She's 1 of 2 tonight, 60.7% for the season. Reagan Cave going to check into the game for Brianna Dennis. It'll be Taylor Leach to the line. Again, 1 of 2 tonight, just over 60% for the season, the 8th grader. Shooting 2, first one is good. (47-41). This to make it a 5-point game is up, and a lane violation is called on Butler County. Lane violation whistled, so the free throw is no good. Grayson County going to get the ball back. They lead 47-41. They give it in to Cave. Cave off to Snyder. Snyder over to the far side to Perkins. Perkins inside to Snyder. Bobbled, taken by Kuiper. Kuiper off to Riggs. Right wing 3, up, good! Alyssa Riggs has 24 points in the game, a new career high. Grayson County leads 50-41. Jalen Taylor up the near side. Stolen away by Kuiper, but it's run back down by Jalen Taylor. Taylor's got to get it across the timeline, picks up her dribble, over to Cardwell. Cardwell, jump pass to the left wing to Leach. Leach steps into the left wing 3, no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Kuiper for Grayson County. Kuiper off to Riggs. Riggs picks up her dribble on the left wing, throws it out front now to Kuiper. 2:18 to play. Grayson County leads 50-41. Snyder straight away, over to Perkins. Perkins gives it back now to Snyder. Snyder out front to Kuiper. Kuiper inside to Cave on the right block. Cave bodies up. He's got to find help. Finds it with Kuiper. 2 minutes to play. Grayson County leads 50-41. Grayson County obviously wasting their clock. Snyder down the left lane. Blocked inside by Cardwell. And it's run down by Taylor Clark. 1:50 to play. Butler County trails by 9. Clark over to the right wing to Taylor. Taylor back into the middle. Jump pass inside. Bouncing around. Taken away by Kuiper. And she's bumped and fouled underneath by Grayson County. 2 free throws will come for the Lady Cougars. Foul called on Taylor Leach, her 4th. And to the free throw line will be the sophomore Annie Kuiper. She's 2 of 2 tonight. Looking at foul trouble for Butler County, the following players have 4 fouls. Taylor Leach, Gracie Cardwell, Jalen Taylor, and Taylor Clark. 3 fouls for Gracie Leach. Kuiper to the free throw line. Free throws up. Good. Foul trouble for Grayson County. Brianna Dennis has already fouled out. 4 fouls for Arissa Riggs. She's been the hero tonight. 24 points in tonight's game, which is a new career high. Second free throw by Kuiper. She makes them both. Ice water in the veins for the sophomore. 52-41. Grayson County leads by 11. 1:40 to play in tonight's game. To the far side, Leach. Stepping into the 3, Taylor Leach, it's in and out. Rebounded by Cardwell. Outside, Jalen Taylor. Down the left lane. Dumps a pass off to the left side. Cardwell, shot's no good. Rebounded by Kuiper for Grayson County. Kuiper off to Riggs. Riggs is going to slow things down and give it out front now to Annie Kuiper. Kuiper with the basketball. Minute 20 to play. Grayson County leads by 11. Jalen Taylor jumps up and kicks that ball. Playing defense. She raised her leg about halfway up in the air. Impressive high kick there. Substitution into the game, Stormy Flint in for Taylor Clark, and I'm sure that this is a Stormy, your job is to foul. Because she doesn't have any fouls. Taylor Clark checks out with those 4 fouls. Riggs throws it out front to Snyder. Snyder is bumped and shoved down by Cardwell. And Gracie Cardwell's going to foul out of this game with her 5th foul and 8 points. So it'll be Rachel Snyder to the free throw line, and actually Cardwell is a little slow to get up there, and I hope she's okay. So I didn't notice that until I just looked up, and hopefully she is okay in this game. As Cardwell in this one, 8 points is how many she fouls out with. It'll be Rachel Snyder to the free throw line to shoot 2 in this game when we return. back to action. 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Cardwell gets up, and she's walking off on her own power. Good to see there, especially with Butler County heading to the regional tournament no matter what next week. 52-41 is the score. Grayson County leads this one. 1:15 is on the clock. Snyder from the line tonight, 3 of 5. But I think this is the player you want at the line in this situation. She's your senior. She's gotten you all the way to this point. She's had an unbelievable year. The free throw is up by Snyder, and it's good. And you know what? She was not named Region Player of the Year. It went to Aaliyah Mucker for Breckenridge County. Nothing against Aaliyah Mucker. She's an outstanding basketball player, but I think it's a travesty that it didn't go to Rachel Snyder. The second free throw by Snyder is good. She makes them both. Grayson County leads this one 54-41. 1:10 to play in tonight's game. Left wing stepping into the three is Gracie Leach. It's short. Taylon Clark with a rebound. Over down to the left block. Goes up with a shot. It is no good. Can't get the roll to fall. And rebounded underneath by Grayson County's Perkins on the floor. A fight for it. Rolling it out into the hands of Cave. Cave throws it away into the hands of Jalen Taylor. Taylor down the right side. 10-foot floater. No good. Rebounded by Cave underneath. And a jump ball or a foul. We have a foul whistled underneath. Who's it called on? Called on Butler County. It is called on Stormy Flint, her first, team's 10th plus. To the free throw line will be Reagan Cave. On the season, Cave 41.7%. She will shoot 2. Cave to the line. First free throw, good. Lady Cougar defense pushing back, allowing Butler County to get the rebound. Again, it's 55-41, 49.1 seconds to play in tonight's game. This would be to make it a 15-point advantage. It's up good. Cave hits 2 massive free throws. Lady Cougars on top by 15. You could start to feel it in the air a little bit. 46 seconds and counting to Jalen Taylor on the right wing. Drives down the far side. Flip shot off the left side's no good. Rebounded by Flint. Her putback's up, no good. Stormy Flint, though, is going to go to the free throw line after being fouled by Grayson County. I believe it's on Kuiper. That is Kuiper. It's her second. Team's 10th. So 2 free throws will come for Stormy Flint. On the line this season, 2 of 6. Free throws up. Good. Second free throw. She toes the line, lets it fly. It's off to the left, no good. Rebound bouncing around, and it's Grayson County that comes down with it. Rachel Snyder up the far side of the floor. She picks it up, throws it over to the far side to Kuiper. 30 seconds to play. Grayson County leads by 14. You can start to feel it in the air. The Lady Cougars, as Kuiper timeout is going to be taken by Ted Hill on the floor. On this one, it is going to be a 30-second timeout. 24.3 seconds on the clock. Grayson County leads this one 56-42, and you can start to feel the energy in this building. It's been 3 long years for Grayson County. It's been Edmondson County that has cut down the nets and come down with the title. When Ted Hill was hired prior to the 2019-20 season, in his pre-hiring talk that he had to the media and parents, he said he came here to win championships. There was nothing else he came here for, and he came up short against Edmondson County last year in the championship game. You could tell he was determined tonight, and this team is determined as well. 56-42. Grayson County leads this one. 24.3 seconds on the clock. As it'll be Annie Kuiper to pass in. And they throw it into the backcourt to Riggs. 22 seconds and counting. And knocked away and stolen away by Flint. Flint keeping her dribble down the right side. Goes up with his layup. It is no good. Rebounded by Snyder. That's going to do it. Grayson County is going to dribble this one out. Off to Kuiper with 7 seconds. With 5 seconds. And after 3 long years, The district championship is coming back to its rightful home in Litchfield. The Grayson County Lady Cougars are 12th district champions with a win over Butler County by a final score of 56-42. What a game, what a performance for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Horn Community Center where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are district champions. I want to tell our digital productions and our radio broadcast, the Lady Cougars are more than likely going to be heading back to the high school. We will live stream their celebration. They're not allowed to cut down the nets as in this one, as we will hopefully go back to the high school. We'll talk to Ted Hill there. We're not allowed to do a post-game show, so we're going to do that there, and they'll hopefully celebrate there at the high school. We're going to have that live stream, so we're going to quickly pack up and try to beat the team back to the high school and live stream this ceremony as they can celebrate this. But the Lady Cougars win tonight by a final score of 56-42 and win the 12th district champions for the first time since 2017. Arissa Riggs, she finishes with 24 points in this one, 17 points and 19 rebounds for Rachel Snyder in the win here for the Lady Cougars. Again, we are going to head to the high school. We're going to have the celebration hopefully there, and we will stream that right here on K105 Digital Productions. Congratulations to the Grayson County Lady Cougars. They win the district championship. I want to thank Cody Brock and Bradley Napier. They were our crew tonight. So we are going to wrap it up here. So for them, we'll see you tomorrow night. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.